The city of Los Angeles was bustling with its usual energetic activities and feels, even during this freshly cut autumn evening. However, for one man, the name for which was Marcus, the world felt brutal and suffocating. This man has been dwelling on the streets for over 2 years. Now, on the other hand, he did used to be a pretty good high school basketball player, but a toxic mix of addiction and bad decisions led him to do addictions, which caused him to lose everything. Now, the only thing that he does on a day-to-day basis is spending his time panhandling outside Staples Center and praying to get a few bucks to help him survive. As the Lakers game wrapped off that night and the audience began flooding out of the arena, Marcus was finally able to see his idol, LeBron James. Just the king himself, accompanied by his fans and securities, was heading towards a sleek black SUV. Usually, this Marcus man tends to experience extreme heart rates when being in the near proximity of Lakers superstar, but at this point, he had nothing to lose. So whatever little bit of choice he had, he decided to go with his heart. "LeBron!" came Marcus's shaky voice, followed by a frantic question. "Can you spare $1?" The rest of the crowd had gone silent, awaiting the answer from the basketball superstar. The question? After calling out, Marcus slowly started shuffling forward. The rationed sneakers he was wearing were scraping the surface beneath him. At this point, he did quite a horrible job of taking care of his hand and face, but wasn't surprised given the amount of hardship he had to face. His hand was visibly trembling, and so his emotions, but at the same time quite boldly, he held it out with hope. "Only $1, come on," Marcus pleaded. "Please." LeBron looked at him, and for a moment, he said nothing. The security guards began to step in, but LeBron waved them away with his hand. "Excuse me, $1?" LeBron asked, his voice calm but commanding. "You are asking for $1, right?" Marcus, with his heart racing and eyes wide, shifted his gaze toward LeBron. He fully expected LeBron to take out his wallet and hand him some money before walking away. What happened next is something no one expected. The unexpected result. LeBron never did that. Instead, he took a step toward Marcus and asked, "Why $1 and for what purpose do you want it?" Marcus was very confused and not expecting that question. I need it," he said nervously. "I could use it for food or maybe even a bus ticket." LeBron replied, "$1 doesn't help you change your life, but I do know something. I can give you some opportunity. Let's go." People in the crowd began to whisper. Marcus started to freeze up, unsure of whether this was a prank or not. Regardless, LeBron's eye hint that he was being honest. You are serious," Marcus stated. "Dead serious," LeBron replied. "Get in the car." A new beginning. Marcus got into the back of LeBron's SUV, his thoughts jumbled. "I can't believe this is really happening." When they got out of the arena, LeBron looked at him. "What's your name?" LeBron asked. "Marcus," he said. "Marcus Johnson." "All right, Marcus," LeBron replied. "Let me explain something. I'm not going to give you $1. Instead, I'm going to give you an opportunity, but you are the one who has to take it." Marcus looked at him, mouth open in disbelief. "What kind of opportunity?" LeBron smiled. "You'll see." The facility. The outer city was adorned with a modern structure, the building which Marcus knew belonged to the LeBron James Family Foundation because of its sign, and as he stepped out of the SUV, it was clear he was familiar with the charities that LeBron had set up in the past. However, he never expected himself to be a part of it. In the building, children shot hoops in the advanced gym, while others worked on their assignments on the computers or attended various workshops. The facility was clearly brimming with a vibrant atmosphere, and although Marcus felt somewhat uncomfortable, LeBron was quick to reassure him by putting his arm over his shoulder. "We help people here," LeBron said. "Just like you." The offer. LeBron escorted Marcus towards a small office and instructed him to open a folder that was in the room. There it had LeBron's detailed plan on how to take care of the subjects by offering them shelter, guidance, employment-oriented training, and mentoring. The plan lay in a detailed scheme, a 6-month program. "You have to pick your side, Marcus," said LeBron. "If you're willing to put in the work, then we will help you get back on your feet, but it won't be easy. You have to be willing to work." As he glanced through the sheets, hope, something he had lost years ago, and a smile which trembled his hands made its appearance for the first time in a long time. "Why are you doing this?" Marcus questioned. "You do not even know me." LeBron reclined in his seat. "Because I have been fortunate and believe in giving back. But more importantly, I can sense something in you. You have potential, Marcus. You just need an opportunity." The struggle. The initial weeks were a challenge. Marcus had to cope with withdrawal symptoms, self-loathing, and the burden of his previous mistakes. But he was still supported by the staff at the facility. They motivated him, urged him, and constantly reminded him the purpose of his stay. When playing basketball with the kids one day, he felt a glimmer of happiness he had not experienced in years. He remembered this was his opportunity to start afresh and not just do it for himself, but to motivate others too. The transformation. In the following 6 months, Marcus remained dedicated to the work. He successfully completed the program, found a job, and began mentoring other men in parallel situations. Meanwhile, LeBron constantly checked up on him and mentored him. As the program came to a close, Marcus recounted his experience to a group at the facility. "I once asked LeBron James for $1 6 months ago," he said, "but he gave me so much more. He gave me a second chance." Epilogue. Paying it forward. Years later, Marcus was managing his own nonprofit that assists homeless people put their lives back together. He always remembered the kindness LeBron extended towards him and made it his active mission to pay it forward. As for LeBron, he kept using his influence to make a difference, demonstrating that a response, no matter how unexpected, can change someone's life for the better.